Welcome to Messages from Above Pick a Card readings. This is for the air signs of Gemini, Libra and Aquarius for November. As you can see, there are 3 cards in front of you. Please focus on these cards and see which card you are being drawn to. Which one is your focus going to? If you are drawn to more than one of the cards, then please listen to the messages that are for those readings as well, because there could be a message for you in that also. There will be timestamps in the description box below for each of the card readings, and as this is a general reading, please be aware that they may or may not resonate. And please, if you do enjoy the reading, please like, share and subscribe. Welcome Gemini, Libra and Aquarius. To those of you who picked card number 1, let's have a look and see what the card message is for you. Okay, we have Cosmic Heart, Cosmic Christ. So the message in this card is that you're actually raising your vibration to unconditional love. There is a lot of love and divine love coming in. You're actually taking in all this love which will emanate from your heart space, which will affect everyone around you. You will get tests along the way to help you reinforce your understanding of divine love, and to accept yourself and accept that you are worthy of everything that comes your way. There will be tests of forgiveness, and by the forgiveness of others and forgiveness of self, you will actually set the foundations for spiritual growth and for unconditional love for everyone around you as well. Okay, so this is quite a powerful card. It's about your spiritual ascension, if you like, on a cosmic path, and about accepting that you are worthy of love and of acceptance of everyone around you. Okay, so let's have a look and see what that card meaning is. You are elevating your vibration towards the frequency of limitless supply and unconditional love. Spiritually, you are reaching for a high level of attainment. Past pain and self-defeating behaviours shall no longer have a place in your heart. Christ consciousness is an expression of divine love that comes straight from the universal heart. It triggers a transmutation, an evolution so absolute that we are irrevocably changed. We increasingly become an embodied expression of pure divine will and an unwavering expression of divine love for all who are in need. This process takes lifetimes to complete. As you proceed, you will receive countless blessings to support your journey and fulfill your sole purpose of serving love. There will also be tests. These give the spirit a chance to develop mastery. There will be tests of forgiveness. It is easier to forgive when you don't harbour resentment at natural limitations, which is like being angry at the sun for not shining at night. Natural laws prevail, so whether we are speaking of the sun, a child, or ourselves as we grow, compassion allows forgiveness to flow more easily. There will also be tests of power. As you grow, you will become more powerful. You can use that power to help or hinder others, to manipulate them through fear or encourage them with love. You can nurture yourself on your path, or you can relentlessly criticize yourself for your errors. You can claim your power comes from some superiority you possess, or you can see yourself as a surrendered vehicle, animated in purposeful action through the grace of the divine. You may feel you need to sacrifice yourself for others, but you are just as much in need of love as any other being on this planet. When you are full and overflowing, what you share with others can enhance you and them. It is not a choice between what nurtures you and what nurtures others, as if though those were competing needs. In the realm of the Christ, what nurtures you is actually nurturing for all. When you are feeling diminished or drained, you have been pulled out of the higher frequencies of peace and kindness to yourself, become trapped in unforgiveness or power games, or seduced by the lesser truths of another rather than the truth of your own heart. Christ calls to you now to receive his love for you and to allow your own heart to feel the grace and healing of this. It can be a challenge to learn to love another in a way that does not harm you. Perhaps you learned that love was about making yourself less in order to help another feel like more. This is not love, nor is it consciously chosen sacrifice. It is a heart acting out its scars from the past. Your heart deserves to experience real love. As you gently claim this for yourself, you will find much strength within, much respect for yourself, and a willingness to receive much good in your life. It is time for you to embrace the higher expression of the Christ love within you. You have as much right to experience love, respect, and forgiveness as another. Sharing love in any way brings you closer to your spiritual mission this lifetime. It also attracts prosperity and abundance. Let the love in. You do not have to suffer to grow now. You just need to let love flow. There is an invocation for this card, and I will put that in the description box below. Okay, so can we please have another message for card number 1, please? Another message that goes with this card. Another message, please. Gratitude. So life is one big continuous circle of giving and receiving energy. Be thankful for who and what's in your life instead of complaining about what you don't have. If you focus on gratitude, you'll start to attract prosperity and abundance. Again, that's by letting the light in, and it's about being open to receiving and being grateful and thankful for everything that you have around you every day. It's about accepting that you are deserving, that you are worthy, and by accepting that and being grateful for everything that you have in your life, that creates more abundance. Okay, so we'll just have a read and see what it says in the book for this card. The spirit world has sent you this card to demonstrate that we hear your requests. We want to remind you that if you want to manifest something, then you have to start by appreciating all the abundance and goodness that's around you. Be thankful for your health, your children, sunny days, your garden, your family and best friends, and even the person who smiled at you for no reason. The more joy you begin to notice and appreciate, the easier it becomes for you to experience more happiness, abundance and prosperity, and most important, love. There are various kinds of prosperity and abundance, so by just saying thank you and holding those words inside until they resonate with your soul, this will strengthen the positive connections and intentions of others to impact your life. Equally, it's all right to thank yourself. If you've done something positive for yourself, then pat yourself on the back and say, I thank me. After all, you deserve it. Okay, just final message please for card number 1. Final message please for card number 1. Final message please. Change. Your life is currently unfurling in potentially uncomfortable ways. Surrender to this transformation. Allow your old fragments to fall away as your new light emerges. Welcome change at this time and stay anchored in your ever-evolving soul. So, they are your messages, and thank you for listening. Welcome to Gemini, Libra and Aquarius. For those of you who picked card number 2, let's have a look and see what the message is for you. Okay, you have picked Wisdom of the Divine Feminine. Okay, this card is about nurturing of self. It's about growth and about changing how you see yourself and what your limitations are. It's about removing the limitations and any fears and anxieties that you may have in your life that are holding you back from being who you're meant to be, from being the best that you can be. The Divine Feminine wants to help you by releasing everything that's holding you back, any blockages that you subconsciously are putting in the way of you moving forward along your path. You need to learn to let go of these fears or anxieties that you have that may be holding you back, and the Divine Feminine is here to help you with that. You need to change. You need to change how you look upon yourself. You need to change by being more positive and more in tune with what you need to be, what you need to do to become the person that you are most meant to be. These changes need to happen so that you can shine and that everyone else can see your inner beauty that is trying to break free. Okay, so let's have a look and see what the card is in the book, what the message is. Okay, so the Divine Feminine Wisdom empowers you to grow into your vision, your dreams, and the fulfillment of your life purpose. Perhaps you envision a very different life for yourself to what you are experiencing now. This wisdom reminds you that you can experience even the most extraordinary dreams as reality if you are willing to grow into what you desire, to become what you seek. Surrender any plans about how you can best manifest your dreams and instead allow life to guide and nourish you through your experiences each day. The universe supports your divine destiny and is helping you become all you are meant to be. When the wisdom of the Divine Feminine reaches for you, the message is clear. You are in a process of becoming more of heaven on earth. Sometimes there are growing pains alongside the joy such growth brings. You may feel concerned, thinking your pain is an indication that you are failing in some way. You may judge your suffering as a sign that you are not operating at a high enough frequency. Yet how many spiritual masters upon this planet have endured great suffering, as well as experiencing tremendous love and joy in the fulfillment of their divine destiny? Growing pains are just part of the feminine path of creation, of breaking through what has become too small for you. There is joy in the eventual freedom, but the act of breaking through can feel painful at times. When things are difficult or you are feeling doubt, when you feel the need to do something that scares you and challenges you at the depths of your being, you are experiencing growing pains. They will pass and you will benefit from the growth. However, you need to know that whilst this difficulty is in your life, the divine is very much with you, encouraging you, believing in you so much that it will deliver a tough lesson. You can handle it for however long it needs to continue, and that won't be forever. This oracle also brings you a message about how much the divine feminine loves you and wants to help you grow with the least struggle and the most peace. If you don't listen to her, instead choosing to believe in fear, you may be terrified of your growing pains. You won't be sure if they will ever end. You may doubt your ability to turn adversity into triumph. You may lose faith instead of trusting that life has your best interests at heart and that you are capable of meeting any challenge that arises. Instead of trusting, you may believe the world isn't safe. This can keep you paralysed in self-defeating, self-harming patterns. While these may give you a temporary, familiar satisfaction, ultimately these patterns mean you will continue to struggle and suffer under the weight of addiction or emotional pain. You deserve so much better than that. The divine feminine speaks to you now and promises that if you are willing to show up to your life each day and trust in the circumstances before you, she will guide you into your most beautiful divine destiny. It is safe to trust her. She wants for you only the best and most beautiful life journey, one perfectly suited for all that you are and all that you can be. Your heart beats in perfect rhythm with the heart of love at the centre of our universe. Trust your heart and trust life. All is progressing beautifully as you are guided ever deeper into your divine fulfillment. There is an invocation that goes with this card, and I will have that in the description box below for you. Okay, let's have another card, please, for card number 2. What is another card, please? Another message book. That one flipped out. Do another one, please. Okay. Ground yourself. Okay, so I'll do this one first. So ground yourself. Being distracted, unfocused, tired, irritated and impatient are all signs that you're ungrounded. Now is the time to become centered and allow Spirit to help you ground yourself and reconnect with the divine source. That goes quite well with this card as well, because it's telling you also to allow Spirit to come in and help you. Let the divine feminine come in and help you be who you're meant to be. By being distracted, you're not focused on where you're going and what you need to do to be the best you. Okay, so we'll read the meaning of that card in here first, and then we'll do the one that fell out. So Spirit has carefully selected this card for a reason. It's now vital for you to ground yourself in order to clear your head and stop the racing, frenetic, chaotic thoughts that are sending you in a million different directions. It's time to take a firm step back so you can think clearly again and achieve your full potential. You need to reconnect with the divine source, but to do so, you have to ground and center yourself. Spend some time in the peace and tranquility of nature, whether that's in the countryside or at the beach, so you can be with yourself. Walk barefoot on Mother Earth when you can, or dig your hands deep into her soil by gardening. Take time to meditate, breathe, and absorb the healing qualities of stillness and serenity. By grounding yourself, you're also aligning with your highest soul purpose, and yet you're still keeping both feet firmly on the ground. Okay, now with this one that fell out, we got a child's love. The love between a parent and child is one of the most precious and deep connections we make during our time on earth. Children start out as part of us, and from their first cries, they establish themselves as the biggest part of our hearts. Okay, so this signifies that a child's love is reaching out to you from the spirit world. Love is everlasting, and they want you to know they're safe, whole, beautiful, and free of any pain. The love you shared can never be broken, and when you think of them, they're with you no matter what. They know you miss them. When you see that special rainbow, the butterfly that suddenly appears, the dream of them, the shiny pennies you keep finding, the feather that floats in front of you, the music they so enjoyed, know that these are just signs and their way of saying, I love you, I'm right here, I'm okay, please don't be sad. This card also indicates that it may be time to look at the world through a child's eyes. Enjoy every day, play, have fun, and be compassionate and loving toward others. The children here in the spirit world need to know that you will be strong for them and that you'll take care of yourself. Love the people around you, and when you do, they will feel and share in that love because they are and always will be connected to you. Okay, I'll have another card, please. Another message for those that picked card number 2, please. Another message, please. Surrender. Surrendering means letting go of that which is not aligned with your highest good. As you surrender, you create space for more goodness and light to enter your life. Keep surrendering back to love and have faith that all is well. So letting go of what is not aligned with your highest good. So they would be, going back to this card, the fears and anxieties, or the perception of yourself that is not of the highest good. So surrender, let it all shine through. Okay, they are your messages, and I hope you enjoyed that reading. Welcome to those of you who picked card number 3. Let's have a look and see what your message is for today. Okay, we have trust in the plan. Okay, for some of you, you may feel like your life at the moment and everything around you is actually in chaos and disarray, and that things are just spinning out of control. This card is coming to you at this time to tell you to trust in your soul's plan that has been preordained for you, to trust that the universe has a plan for you as well, and will provide the answers to what is needed for your soul journey and your spiritual journey to progress. Things need to crumble and to make way for new things to come through. This is also about trusting in yourself. Trust in your inner knowing that you don't need to know exactly what steps need to be taken for this journey, but know in your heart, in your inner knowing, that the universe will provide the steps and will provide the answers for you when the time is right. You need to remain, I guess, in peace and surrender to the knowing that you can't control what you need, what needs to be done, because that won't work. You're not surrendering to trusting the plan. there is so much love and support coming from the universe that everything will work out the way it is meant to be. Okay, let's read what the book says about this message. So in preparation for radical growth, there can be temporary disorder and chaos. Whilst the mind may worry that something is going wrong, the spirit knows that this is a way for the old to disassemble so the new can be formed. Although you may feel out of control during such times, you do not need to resist the process. There is no need to attempt to impose your own sense of order upon the greater plan. You do not need to seek solutions, for there is no problem here in need of solving. What has been is being cleared away in preparation for the next chapter in your life. Have faith, all is well. Do not fear. You may see the life you have known appear to be ending. You may find that the things you used to do or the way you used to think no longer seem as relevant as they once were. You may feel your relationships and friendships are changing. Some may even be ending. Perhaps you find you no longer have the energy or motivation to keep certain relationships going in your life. However, your energy is meant to be withdrawing from what it once supported. This is not an abandonment or betrayal. It is not selfish. It is honest. When you trust in your spiritual growth, all that happens is love. That means that even an apparent loss always serves love, whether that is immediately obvious or not. It is sometimes necessary for both parties to become free to live their true destiny. Life is a loving, creative journey for your soul. That means there will be times when the very thing you have worked towards needs to crumble so that the next evolution of your soul manifestation upon the earth can take place. It is natural, and although it can be challenging to trust in a greater creative process during times when it seems as though there is only chaos and confusion, you are strong enough spiritually to do so. To feel peace during such times, you must trust in your own inner knowing over what appears to be. You are divinely scheduled to evolve at this point in your life. Can you sense an exciting growth phase happening for you? There is another way for you to live, to be, to thrive and love in this world, and you are rapidly heading towards it. This is a time to surrender control and allow a higher power to direct your course. Many exciting new opportunities, situations and connections will come into your life as a result of what you are experiencing now. It is all part of a greater divine intelligence unfolding in loving service to your own sacred life path. Have faith and stay true to your spiritual principles. Trust in an unfolding higher plan. Know that all changes in your life serve your higher good. The universe knows what you need and is in the process of delivering it to you now. All is happening for a greater purpose. You can flow with the changes in loving trust. Your perfect time for resurrection will follow this deconstruction, and it will occur in the perfect way. There is an invocation for this card, and I will post that in the description box below. Okay, so we have another message, please, for card number 3 that goes with this card, please. Another message that goes with the card. For card number 3, another message, please. What is the message that goes with this reading? What message is there, please? New beginnings. That's perfect. That goes with that card. It's all about endings and new beginnings and having trust that everything is working out for you. So everything in life is constantly vibrating and moving, and therefore continuously changing and evolving. Be aware that a new beginning is on the horizon. Have courage and faith, because right now life is trying to nudge you forward and move you in a new direction. That's perfect. I'll put that on me. That is perfect. Okay, let's read what it says in the book for you. So, new beginnings. Let's have a look. This powerful card comes forward and its message is simple, yet it could have a profound effect on your future. It's about the process of how to start over and seize the opportunity to create new beginnings. You may well be saying, I can't do this, it's not the right time, or I'm too old to start all over again. But the spirit world is giving you this card for a specific reason. We know that you need to make changes, to discard some old legacies that may have held you back, and to purge and choose what you want moving forward. We know that doing nothing is not really an option. New beginnings can be orchestrated at any time of your life, and it's a beautiful way of resetting your own private stage with the props you want, the backdrop you want, to create the perfect set for the next stage of your life. This is a great visual way of starting the process of change. During this time, don't be alarmed if you feel lost or even confused. Sometimes it does take a drastic life change to truly begin living. There we go. That's a perfect card that goes with trusting the plan. Okay. And final message, please, for card number 3. What's the final message, please? Whoops. And that one's flown out. And that one's blown off the table as well. So we'll take those. So we have success. You are worthy of the most generous, fulfilling and blessed success you could ever imagine. Declare that you are worthy of all kinds of abundance and wealth, and let the blocks obstructing your dream life melt away. And the other one, journal. Spend time today with a notebook, a pen and free-flowing feelings. Allow thoughts and ideas to land on the pages, unedited, unfiltered and honest. A journaling session can be dreamy and light, or meaningful and direct. It can be poetic and fluid, or goal-oriented and purposeful. And I will do another one for you. Play. Your inner child is alive and well, and it wants you to weave more playful elements into your daily life. Play with your food, your body, your ideas and your garden. Play wildly with friends you love. Play is delighting in life and the swiftest route to happiness. Okay, so they are your messages, and I hope you enjoyed that reading.